Hello everybody. As a last class, we have taken the infinite series introductory part. Today I am taking the test of series by D'Alembert ratio test. So first of things, what is the condition of D'Alembert ratio test? It is used for positive terms only. It meaning is that your series will be always positive terms. Then only we can use the D'Alembert ratio test. Now we have to test what type of series is. So series will be convergent if limit n tends to infinity. Un plus 1 means n plus 1 term divided by n term less than 1. If the ratio of n plus 1 term to the n term limit n tends to infinity will give less than 1, then our series will be convergent. If the ratio of n plus 1 term to n terms limit n tends to infinity will give greater than 1, then our series will be divergent. And the last conditions, if your ratio of n plus 1 term to n terms limit n tends to infinity will give equal to 1 value, then this test will fail. Then this test will be D'Alembert ratio test will fail. After then what we will do? When test will fail, then we have to use Rabi's test. Whenever your test will fail, Rabi's test will apply. Now necessary conditions for convergence of series. So see, first condition, limit n tends to infinity un. If this will give the value 0, then our series will be convergent. If limit n tends to infinity un will give the value which will be more than 0, greater than 0, then always will be series divergent. So now we will take the problems related to this ratio test. First problem, see, test for convergence of the series 1 by 1 plus 2 plus 2 by 1 plus 2 square plus 3 by 1 plus 2 cube, so on. So first of all, what we will do, always in any kind of series test, first we have to do finding the n term and n plus 1 term. As we are seeing in our series, our numerator part is what? 1, 2, 3 and so on. It means in n terms your numerator will be n, then divide by your denominator part in your series. First term 1 plus 2, in second term 1 plus 2 square, third term 1 plus 2 cube, so on. It meaning is ki 1 is there in every term, so 1 will be as it is, plus 2 power is increasing 1 by 1. So that's why in n terms 2 power n. Our n term will be n by 1 plus 2 power n. Now your n plus 1 term. So wherever your n will be replaced by n plus 1. So in place of n is n plus 1 divided by 1 plus 2. In place of n is n plus 1. After that what we have to do? We have to find out this value, limit n tends to infinitive un plus 1 by un equal to, substitute the value, limit n tends to infinitive, our un plus 1 is n plus 1 by 1 plus 2 raised to the power n plus 1, and you have to divide by un. So here if multiplication sign give, this portion will be, you have to revert. It will become 1 plus 2 raised to the power n by n. Now simplify this part. So limit n tends to infinitive. Here n we can take common. So it becomes 1 plus 1 by n divided by 1 plus 2 power n. Also we can write 2 power n plus 1, 2 power n into 2 into 1 plus 2 power n by this n. Now see, this n can be cancelled out. The next part, in this next step, what we can do, here 2 power n we can take common. So it's already 1 by 1 plus 1 by n here, and here 2 power n I am taking common, become 1 plus 1 by 2 power n upon, here also 2 power n take common, bracket become 1 by 2 power n plus this 2 power n already common, so here 2. After that, this 2 power n will be cancelled out. Now we can substitute directly the value of infinitive. So it will become 1 plus 1 by infinitive. Here 1 plus 1 by 2 power infinitive, also infinitive, divide by here 1 by infinitive plus 2. You see here 1 by infinitive, always we know 1 by infinitive value is 0. So here become 1 plus 0. Here also 1 plus 0. Divide by 1 by infinity 0, 0 plus 2. So what value become here? 1 plus 0 means 1, 1 plus 0, 1. 1 into 1 is 1. So our value become 1 by 0 plus 2 means 2. So our limit n tends to infinitive, un plus 1 by un become 1 by 2. 1 by 2 value is what is? 1 by 2 less than 1. In the sufficient condition, I have told you in ratio test what, if your limit n tends to infinitive, un plus 1 by un, if will become less than 1. Less than 1 for what? Series will be convergent. So you have to write, so series is convergent. Now I will take the next problem. Next problem is question number 2. 1 square into 2 square divided by factorial 1 plus 2 square into 3 square by factorial 2 plus 3 square into 4 square by factorial 3 and so on. So first of all, you know we have to do what? We have to find nth term and n plus 1 term. So what will be here? Un. See carefully your numerator part. First term is what is 1 square, 2 square. Second part 2 square, 3 square. Third part is, third term 3 square, 4 square. So what is the trend? 1 square, 2 square, 3 square going on. 1 square in the first term, second term 2 square, third term 3 square. So in the n term what will we become? It is n square. Now into here. Second part, see, if here 1 square, so 2 square what become? 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 plus 1 is 4. So for n term means it will be, next term will be what? N plus 1, n square. So your numerator part is over. Now denominator part. 1 factorial, 2 factorial, 3 factorial, first term 1 factorial, second one 2 factorial, third 3 factorial. So for n is n factorial. So our un will be n square, n plus 1 the whole square by n factorial. Now what will be your un plus 1, n plus 1 term. So n will become n plus 1, and here is square n plus 1 and plus 1. So what become it is n plus 2 square by n factorial become here n plus 1 factorial. So we already got un plus 1. Now we have to take limits and its ratio, as you know. So limit n tends to infinity, un plus 1 by un equal to, put the value, un plus 1 n plus 1 the whole square n plus 2 the whole square by n plus 1 factorial into, because you have to divide by un, so un whatever, this is just you have to revert it, will become n factorial by n square into n plus 1 square, and here this put limit n tends to infinity. Next step, so see here, this we have here limit n tends to infinity n plus 1 square, and here also see you have the n plus 1 square. This part will be cancelled out. Here have n plus 2 square, so it put as it is n plus 2 square division, and here is n factorial. In denominator part n plus 1 factorial. N plus 1 factorial, what we can write? N plus 1 into n factorial. And this part is, you have already here n square. Next part what? This n factorial will be cancelled out. Here you have n plus 2 square, and here you have only n plus 1, n plus 1. Okay, so now and here n square. What we can do? We can do now here n take out common. So n if we take out, here is square, so outside will be n square, and here it become 1 plus 2 by n, and here is square. Divide by n plus 1, here also take n common, so it become n 1 plus 1 by n, and here already n square. See now, n square cancelled out. Okay, now substitute the value of infinitive. So it is become limit value substitute. So it is what become 1 plus 2 by n, 1 plus 2 by infinitive the whole square, divide by this n, you know, infinitive, and bracket 1 plus 1 by infinitive. Yes. So any value upon infinitive is what is always 0. It become 1 plus 0. Numerator part 1 plus 0, and square here, and infinity 1 plus 0, and outside is infinitive. You know, infinitive multiplied by any term. So here 1 plus 0, 1, infinitive into 1 is what is infinitive, and even it will be any other value, 2, 5, 10, whatever the value. Infinitive multiplied by any value always will be infinitive. So upper is 1 plus 0, 1 square is 1, 1 by infinitive. So 1 by infinitive always value is 0. So 0 is what? Less than 1. Our condition is what? You know already condition I have given. When your limit value will come less than 1, then what will be your series will be convergent. So series is convergent. So we have taken 2 problems. Now also we have to take some more problem. Next, third problem I am taking. Our series is 1 square plus 2 square into x plus 3 square into x square plus so on, where x is greater than 0 means x is your positive. So first step, always you have to find what? Un. What will be un? How it is going on? 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, like so. In n term it will be n square. Now see here second term x, third term x square, means power is 1 less, so x power n minus 1, n square x power n minus 1, your un. Your n plus 1 term, what will be? Un plus 1. So in place of n you have to write n plus 1 square. Here x power in place of n plus 1, and here is minus 1. So it becomes n plus 1 square x to the power plus 1 minus 1 cancel, x power n. Now we will take limit n tends to infinity, n plus 1 term by n term. Put the value n plus 1 square x raised to the power n divide by n square x raised to the power n minus 1, limit n tends to infinity. Now how to solve? Take the common in n plus 1. So here power is 2, so outside n will be n square, bracket 1 plus 1 by n the whole square x power n divide by n square x power n minus 1. What we can write? X power n into x power minus 1, limit n tends to infinity. N square cancel, this x power n cancel. Here is x power minus 1. So in the next step, what we will take it up. So put the value infinitive here. So it becomes 1 plus 1 by infinitive the whole square. This x will become here. So overall what become? 1 plus 1 by infinity 0. 1 plus 0 is 1. 1 square is 1. So 1 into x is, value is just x. So limit n tends to infinity, ratio of n plus 1 term to n term is giving you value is what? Here we found x. So now see, x is not any constant value. So we know according to condition कि if it will be less than 1, so in less than 1 what will be? Less than 1 convergent, greater than 1 divergent, equal to 1 fails. So we have to make our conditions कि if x will be less than 1, then what will be result? If x greater than 1, then what will be result? And if when x will become 1, then what will be our result here? So see, one by one we have to take case 1, case 2, case 3. So first our case 1. Case 1, if x की value less than 1, if x less than 1, then we have to write by ratio test D'Alembert ratio test. By ratio test, if x less than 1, series is convergent. Series is convergent. Already we know these are sufficient conditions. Same way we have to write now. If case 2, we can write case 2. If x greater than 1, series is divergent. Now we have to check for x equal to 1. So these two things so we can write according to our sufficient conditions. But third case we have to find out. So how we will find out in third case? When x will be equal to 1, we have to, just like earlier we have used the comparison test, we have to use the comparison test for case 3. Case 3, if x equal to 1, then what will be our series? What kind of our series? If x equal to 1. So if x equal to 1, what will be our un? We have seen our un is what? N square x power n minus 1. If x is 1, it become n square 1 power n minus 1, because if x equal to 1. This part 1 to the power any value is always 1. So it become 1. So it means your un is just n square. For x equal to 1, un is n square. So I have told you the necessary condition. What is the necessary condition? If limit n tends to infinity, un, this value, what is your value? Limit n tends to infinity, n square, just simply become infinitive. So infinitive value is what? Infinitive is greater than 0. So in our necessary condition, two condition was if limit n tends to infinity, un will give the value equal to 0, then series will be convergent, and if it will be greater than 0, series will be divergent. So here we are seeing the value we are getting infinitive, which is greater than 0. So for x equal to 1, series is divergent. Okay. So finally what we will write in our final conclusion? Final conclusion we will give is series is convergent for x less than 1. Series is convergent for x less than 1, and series is divergent for this sufficient condition. If x greater than 1, series divergent, and we found here if x equal to 1, also series is divergent. So x greater than equal to 1 sign we will give. That is your final answer. Next problem we will take. Fourth problem. X by 1 into 2 plus x square 3 into 4 plus so on. X greater than 0. You know, first step what you have to do, you have to find n term and n plus 1 term. So un equal to your numerator part x means x power 1, second x power 2. So in n term it will be x power n. Now here see, first is what? 1, 3. So definitely next will be 5, 7 this way. Means it's going in arithmetic series. In arithmetic series we know n term how we find out? A plus n minus 1d. A means first term. What is your first term? 1 plus n minus 1. And d part, d means always you know second term minus first term. So 3 minus 1, this. Here 3 minus 1 will be what? 2. So put here. So 1 plus 2n minus 2, it become 2n, and 1 minus 2 is minus 1. So for first term 1, 3, 5, 1, so it will become 2n minus 1. Now second C, 2, 4, next will be what become? 6, so on. So it is multiple of 2. So in n terms we can write it is 2n. So this is your un, x power n upon 2n minus 1 into 2n. Now un plus 1 term. Un plus 1 x raised to the power n plus 1 divide by, here 2 in place of n is n plus 1, outside is minus 1, take all in big bracket, and 2 in place of n is n plus 1. Finally, what it becomes? It is our un, x raised to the power n by this. So now we have to take limit n tends to infinity un plus 1 un ratio of n plus 1 term to n term, limit n tends to infinity, put the value x raised to the power n plus 1 divide by, let's take inside, it will become 2n plus 2 minus 1. So it become your 2n plus 1, and here is take 2 inside, it become 2n plus 2. This is your un plus 1, and now un term, so x raised to the power n divide by 2n minus 1 into 2n. This part simplify. Limit n tends to infinity. This part we will simplify. Here is x power n plus 1, we can write x power n into x divide by, here n take common, become 2 plus 1 by n, in 2n plus 2 also take n common, it become 2 plus 2 by n, and multiplication sign ki, and this take out. So it is here already 2n minus 1, to 2 take out, it become n minus, n take out, 2 minus 1 by n into 2n divide by this x power n. Now see, n cancelled out. Now this n and n cancelled out. This x power n cancelled out. So what is remain here now? Limit n tends to infinity 2 minus 1 by n into this 2 is our numerator part, divide by, and here x is also this part, x here, x. So 2 minus 1 by n into 2x divide by 2 plus 1 by n and 2 plus 2 by n is our denominator part. Put the value, limit n equal to infinity, put in this limits. So 2 minus 1 by infinity, you know, this part 0, 2 minus 0 is 2 into this 2x divide by, here also 2 and here is 2. So finally what become? 2 cancelled out, become 1. Limit n tends to infinity un plus 1 by un, we are getting x. So now using ratio test, so you have to write by ratio test what is our sufficient condition. You know, when our limit n tends to infinity un plus 1 by un, if less than 1 it will become convergent, greater than 1 it become divergent. So we have to write by ratio test series is convergent if x less than 1. Series is divergent if x greater than 1. Now we have to test for if x equal to 1, then what will be? So if x equal to 1, I have told you in earlier, okay, we can use what is comparison test. Okay, here we will use the comparison test. So comparison test use. So x equal to 1, what is our un? Our un will be, you know, become 1 by, because in place of x you have to put value 1, so 1 by 2n minus 1 into 2n. Okay, 1 by 2n minus 1 into 2n. Now here we use comparison test. In comparison test we know कि we have to take from our side is what is Vn, the term which will be independent of constant term. So here Vn will be what, your 1 by n into this n. Your Vn will be always independent of constant term. So in this 2n minus 1, 2 is constant, minus 1 is constant. So only you have to take n, and here also here in 2n, n, 2 is constant. We have to remove our constant term. So 1 by n minus 1 is become 1 by n square. 1 by n square. Now we can take this your limit n tends to infinity un by bn equal to limit n tends to infinity 1 by 2n minus 1 here 2n by 1 by n square 1 by n square. So this ratio limit n tends to infinity, un by vn we are getting 1 by 2n minus 1 2n divided by 1 by n square. What we can write on the next step? Limit n tends to infinity, 1 by 2n minus 1 2n by 1 by n square. This we can write 2n minus 1 into 2n divided by n square. Take now n common in both numerator and denominator. So limit n tends to infinity. Here taking common, what become it is 2 minus 1 by n into already here 2n by n square. So this n cancel with this and this n cancel with this. So remaining now put directly value of infinity. So 2 minus 1 by infinity, 0 into 2. Value become 2 into 2 4. 4 is what is your greater than 0. So whenever we know कि our limits ratio un by vn coming greater than 0, so greater than 0 always for convergent by comparison test. So you have to write here by comparison test summation of vn is convergent. So whenever vn is convergent by comparison test, un is also convergent. So you have to write, so summation of un is also convergent. So now final conclusion we have to give. We are seeing if x equal to 1, our series become convergent. So final conclusion, series is convergent if x 1 is less than 1, which is our sufficient condition. Now we got it, x less than 1 convergent. So x less than 1. Series is convergent if x less than equal to 1 and divergent if x greater than 1. So today we will see varieties of problems to check the convergence of the series by using ratio test. In the next we will use the series test where ratio test fails. Then we have to use the Rabi's test. So in the next part I will take the problem of Rabi's test. Okay.